Witam wszystkich, tutaj znowu Kiori, a to jest kolejny odcinek Deponii. W ostatnim odcinku Gol spadła z krążownika prosto do Kuwak, więc na pewno będziemy musieli z nią się spotkać. Sprawdźmy najpierw, co tutaj jest.
Locked. Huh. It can probably be opened from the inside.
To na pewno.
Oh, great. The rust bucket's dead, but the lock is still working.
No więc będziemy musieli znaleźć kluczy do zamka. Tu jest byk.
Toro! Hey, I said Toro! If anything, he seems even more bored now. Ah, Miss Hinkle lost her Dachshund. Well, I'm sure it'll turn up. I mean, there wasn't much kerosene in the turbine after all.
Aha. Dobra, idziemy do centrum.
What's going on here? I haven't seen such a crowd in front of the town hall since the mayor wanted to introduce a tax on the lack of political commitment.
Dobra, a gdzieś przy okazji sprawdzimy, co ma twórca do
Another
powiedzenia.
big and difficult screen. This is pretty much the crossroads screen, and it also has a scribble done by me. It's in my head very clearly, and I still know how I established the house's visuals. I'm actually a bit proud of the fawn facades and the golden roofs. We, of course, that is Misha and me, put a lot of thought into the composition of the houses. What would they be made of? We actually did concepts of wrecking boards, dredgers, cranes and garbage trucks, and then disassembled them. And all those engine parts and parts of the hull you never get to see are now jury-rigged roofs. I think that's quite exciting and enjoyable. In this screen though, I had a little argument with Bart, my lead game designer as well, who struggled with the abundance of exits and different levels. For example, one towards Tony's shop in the front. You can see it there on the right corner. Or the water tower to the left and all that. Script-wise, this was a huge effort to get everything in there nice and clean. Then you have those long walking passages and so on. He basically threw his hands over his head, going all like, "Oh, Pokey, you can't freaking do that. The screen is an atrocity." Okay, he doesn't speak like that, but for the sake of story and content, I just wanted this long shot. So it's a big crossroad screen, kind of an establisher of the town. Like a map. It's something I just desperately wanted. So it's a map, but also an ordinary screen with the flow of the story. And yeah, I got my way. To be honest, I don't know if that was beneficial to the game after all. Actually, I should really listen to what Bade says. I always should listen to what Bade says.
Dobra, to weźmy teraz do ratusza.
Please form a line, people. Draw a waiting...
Draw a waiting number, and the mayor will see you in a short while.
What's going on here? Did someone refill the peanut jar?
A girl fell from the sky. They say she's a real beauty. The mayor's about to decide who's going to give her shelter.
Yeah, well, I doubt he'll have a hard time to decide once he's heard my story. I saved that girl from the dark exchequer. I am responsible for her.
Nice try, buddy, but I've made up a good story too. Mine even has a dragon in it, so move to the back of the line and draw a number like everyone else.
Dobra, więc jest wiatrak, jest garaż oraz jest szczotka podłogi. Fajnie wymyślone postacie ogólnie. Dobra, magnesy weźmy. Pociągnijmy za dźwignię, aby wziąć numerek.
Number 66! Almost my lucky number.
Fajnie.
When is my turn?
Oh, let's see. Oh, that'll
Be in a while.
Crap, I have to get rid of that casting couch of Mad Hatters.
Przydałoby się ich pozbyć. Akurat. Do Auli
I
wejdźmy.
have to talk to her. She's gotta know who her savior is.
Ogólnie wsadzili ją do walizki, jak widać. To nie jest chyba zbyt
Rufus,
wygodne.
do you have to snoop around here?
Hi, Inspector Gizmo.
That's Dr. Gizmo. As you know, I hold all 3 positions in this emergency station, and right now, I'm a doctor. And as a doctor, I have the right to ask, why are you bothering my patient?
She's an acquaintance of mine. I wanted to see how she's doing. Her name is Gold.
So, the Elysian is an acquaintance of yours, eh? Very funny. Well, as long as your lacking sense of reality doesn't keep me from doing my job, knock yourself out. Look after your acquaintance, but make it snappy. Rufus, that's enough.
What? Come on!
Enough daydreaming for today. My patient needs rest. Well, at least I guess that she needs rest. In order to know for sure, she would have to wake up first.
She's unconscious. What's wrong with her? What does she need?
To be more conscious, obviously. For further tests, she would have to be awake. Unfortunately, none of my remedies seem to work.
Well, how about some really strong coffee?
Ha! The coffee that can be of help here needs to be brewed.
Doesn't every coffee need to be brewed?
Yes, right, but
Hey, not to worry, Dr. Gizmo. I have a plan.
do the world a favor and spare us your plans, Rufus. Your wacky plans have never done anyone any good, except that the mayor granted me a larger file cabinet for patients' histories.
Więc będzie potrzebna kawa. Ja się przy okazji sprawdzę, co ma tutaj do powiedzenia.
This is the assembly hall. It's one of those scenes where our Alex, who played Goal, really shined, or rather an incredible acting job on Goal's part, who may want to give us all the details about how tough this was in terms of acting to transport the concept of a sleeping beauty into this hall. The scene is heavy with fate and has this aura of great expectations. How did you do that?
Yeah, I imagined this a bit differently, actually. I was promised a lead role, after all.
Yeah, whoa, wait a minute. It is, in fact, a leading role. It's a very important, central role.
I hardly had any lines.
Yeah, maybe, but you had presence. That's what a Sleeping Beauty scene is all about, presence. I think we have to cut now. I have a lot of exciting questions to ask, of course, but I don't want to forestall too much. So we postpone that until the later screen and commentary. After all, I want you to stay tuned, and also let's not ruin the mentioned aura with too much babble. That being said, see you on the next screen.
Dobra, to idziemy dalej do ratusza. A właśnie tutaj też jest coś do mówienia.
Finally reached the town hall, and a character who was supposed to have just a minor support role, who even in the final version, the quote-unquote beautifully animated final version, still looks like my very crude sketch, and that is Lottie, voiced by the talented Tim Bentinck. In the English version at least. Lottie was designed to be a minor character in Deponia, as I said, yet she still makes a reappearance later on. I guess I can't spoil that much. I never intended that though, and I don't know why this character got so overwhelmingly much positive feedback. In fact, the press in each territory always had a spotlight on Lottie. And I also remember that very long and elaborately mail which I answered with a lot of time and effort, talking to an upset customer who claimed we would ridicule transsexual tendencies in Deponia. I strongly disagreed with this perception of Lottie, and granted, even if her falsetto is exaggerated and cliched, Lottie herself is not a ridiculous character. This part belongs to Rufus and Rufus alone. Everyone around falls victim to Rufus's ridiculousness. So the most beautiful thing about that is that Rufus actually is neither biased nor intolerant in any way, at least not in a common way. What upsets him is vastly different than the things other ordinary idiots rant about. Ordinary idiots have in fact a certain obligatory intolerance towards others. Rufus, however, he is a special moron. His kind of intolerance is of the liberal kind. He thinks all his fellow people are equally stupid, and that makes him, at least in that regard, very liberal. He treats everyone equally shitty, so no matter the background, this is the last consequence of the liberal thought illustrated in Deponia. Welcome to Deponia. My name is Pokey Pokinson.
Idziemy dalej. Weźmy dolejki sobie. Tutaj jak widać jest sklep jakiś. Więc no tam będzie można kupić kawę.
Ah, Rufus. I thought you're on your way to Elysium. Have you come back to pay your tab?
Oh, that. Oh, well, listen, Lonzo. I planned to do that, but constructing an escape vehicle costs a lot. And,
Don't worry, Rufus. No one here expected you to make it.
Great. Thanks, I guess.
Weźmy sobie strzałkę najpierw i teraz
Lonzo.
gadajmy z nim.
Yeah?
Did you hear about the stranger? The girl?
Yes, but I don't care. Don't tell me you want to start quarreling about her with all the other idiots.
Well, you know me. I'm always the first in line when,
Idiots are quarreling.
Yes. How about a shot of that old worry begone?
Well, that depends. Will you ever pay me what you owe?
Of course. I just need to get some money first. But you know that I'm always true to my word.
If you find a new word that makes you look less like a fraud.
Well said, Lonzo. Well said.
Bierz drukarkę, bierz banknot i go drukujesz. Tak razy 1000 na przykład. I po prostu dajesz mu hajs. Proste.
Long time no see, Lonzo.
Long time indeed.
Anything new?
Hey, you know how Kuvak is. Nothing ever happens in Kuvak.
Yep. Without me, this place would be dead.
Well, without you, there would be fewer explosions. I know that much.
It must be pretty sad for all of you that I'll be gone soon.
It's almost unbearable. Almost.
Do you have something that can give someone a real boost?
Since when are you ordering coffee? Did you break Tony's coffee machine again? How often do I have to tell you that you don't filter oil that way?
No, this is not about simple coffee. I need something that really, really gets you awake. A kind of ultimate pick-me-up. Lonzo? Are you okay? Okay, just forget I ever asked. I'm off.
No, wait a minute. I think I know exactly what you need.
Ma kawę. Raczej pianino czy fortepian jakiś. Nie, to organy by bardziej były. I na dole jest kumek.
Oh boy, this is it. This is the moment I've been waiting for.
Hey, wow! You have pipes, tanks, valves. It's a thing.
This is an espresso machine. But this is not just any old espresso machine. This is the mother of all espresso machines. I tuned it myself.
And you wound ribbons into its hair?
Indeed I did.
Okay, but one question remains. What exactly is this espresso?
Well, to be honest, I'm not sure myself. I think it's a kind of highly concentrated coffee. The people of prehistoric times drank it.
Uh-huh. And then they forgot to switch the machine off. I see.
I built the compressor, following old instructions that I found. Unfortunately, the pictures were pretty blurry, but I think I figured out what ingredients are needed. Take the recipe. It's right next to you on that bar stool. If you bring me these ingredients, we can start brewing. In the meantime, I'll have found my life insurance policy. I hope. I'm so excited!
Czyli prosto mówiąc, to może też wybuchnąć.
Okay. I need clear, reviving, and energy-rich water. The coffee powder must be black, stimulating, and made from hot beans. None of these things can be found in Kuvak. Never mind, though. Being a master improviser, I bet I can find plenty of alternatives.
Dobra, tutaj mocy stymulant, czarny proch, gorące ziarenka, płyn pobudzający, elektryczna woda i czysta woda. Aha.
Lonzo's Bar. It's quite an interesting room, content-wise. As a matter of fact, we rarely had moments, neither in the beginning or Wizard World or the Breakout, where the protagonist could feel at home in his environment. Okay, there was Cedric in the beginning of Whispered World, he had a trailer, but you leave that behind within the first two screens, and in addition, it's a traveling circus, so even Cedric's environment isn't a familiar one for him. Edna, on the other hand, has no memory, and so she's in a complete unfamiliar place. And in the new beginning, of course, we have Bent alone in his house at the fort, and he immediately has to leave. But here we can explore.
Dobra, ja to będę raczej przeskakiwał. Po prostu będziecie sobie zatrzymywać i to czytać. I tyle. Aby nie marnować czasu.
Despite the fact that Rufus is of course a lot of and of course the synergy shine. I mean, characters like Lonzo, Tony, this permanent awful struggle to educate, they grow very similar to his old relationship. By request I uploaded it to my... You can't just reuse some... It only got used that one time.
Huh? What was that? Oh, the emergency station is opened again. Oh, that must mean I can choose the more daring options now.
Stacja, na pewno tam będzie jakiś przedmiot, który możemy wziąć, dotykawy. Ale dobra, weźmy tutaj skarpel. Wiertło. Gaz? Nie. Dobra, pociągnijmy za dźwignię. A tu jeszcze szafka jest.
Crap. Locked. Distrust everywhere. Gizmo isn't here. That means I can fiddle around with his occupation modes unnoticed.
O, kajdanki.
I'll save my telekinetic powers for later. It looked much lighter lying in that cupboard.
Dobra, weźmy te kajdany i...
That's not gonna flee.
Nie. Czegoś można było chyba je przypiąć. Nie wiem, do kraty zobaczmy.
That's not gonna flee.
To jest wytrych. Dobra, nieważne. Później się to zrobi, ale znowu za dźwignię pociągnijmy. Aha. O. I weźmy gaśnicę.
It's too heavy to lug around. Doesn't matter though, because I'm always cautious.
I weźmy azbestowe rękawice. I tu jest włas tylko jeszcze. Zjeźdźmy na dół. Do centrum wioski. Pamiętam, że była taka marchewka obok domu Toni. O, jest nawet. Jak tu widać, jest nawet ona.
Any idea what
to idziemy dalej. O, chwila, tu nawet jest coś do powiedzenia.
And here we are on the back then. This story was so there he also did the back. So it was supposed and it was here that but for some reasons it's quite and that's something visionary.
Dobra, weźmy papryczkę chili. Tutaj była raczej marchewka. Dobra, mamy rękawice, więc raczej teraz podniesie to. Dobrze. To już jedną rzecz mamy. Zobaczmy, czy tutaj coś jest. Czy apteczka jest otwarta, czy nie? O, jeszcze nie wiem. Pamiętam, że to włączyłem,
Okay, and here
ale czemu nie jest włączone, to już nie wiem.
yeah, the screen.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping we got to know.
With the great.
Well, locked.
Apteczka cały czas zamknięta jest. Dobra, trzeba iść do Toni po klucz. Dom Wacka. Do sklepu Toni.
If I go in now, her taunting remarks will shower down on me like a hailstorm. Well, what the heck. Let's get this over with.
Well, 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 look who's back. If it isn't Evil Knievel, the man who defied gravity, the conqueror of the sky, the wind jockey, the traveler on his way to the upper spheres. And yet, here he stands, right in front of me. Who'd have thought?
Believe it or not, this time I really made it. I was on board an Organon cruiser. Its destination, Elysium.
And then the longing for me became too much to bear.
I had to choose a life of eternal bliss, which means far away from you, or saving a beautiful Elysian girl from a horrible death.
Yeah, right. Rufus is doing a selfless deed. I would love to laugh, but my belly's still aching from when you were dragged through the junk.
I'll show you. I'll wake the girl, and she'll take me to Elysium, and then you'll be sorry. You'll all be sorry. I'd like to buy something.
With what? Or did you get a job recently that I don't know anything about?
I'll pay you back. Really.
Oh!
The first aid
Dobra,
cabinet is
apteczka jest
locked.
zamknięta.
What? Did you injure yourself again?
Not yet.
Too bad. You know what? Tell me when you have. I'll have a good long laugh, and then I'll give you the key.
You wouldn't have some coffee somewhere around here, would you?
Since you've been staying with me, I've only had decaf, and even that is too strong. Maybe I should finally get rid of the coffee grinder. It's just using up space, like you.
I need some ingredients.
If there's nothing in the fridge, you won't be getting anything else.
No, I mean...
End of discussion. Start earning your own money, and you'll be able to buy your own food.
What are
Dobra,
those
to są
vouchers?
zabony.
They're gift vouchers. You hand them in at the post office, and they deliver the merchandise.
Cool, I'll take them.
Hey, hands off!
What?
They don't come free.
I thought they were gift vouchers.
Ugh.
Dobra, nie ma co z nim już... Co, nie ma co
I've
gadać z
been
nią
saying
już.
that for years, but here you still
Zobaczymy
are.
dalej, co będzie. Haczyki, weźmy haczyki.
Hands off my stuff.
What? I'm just browsing.
Browsing is what paying customers do. What you mean is driving me nuts.
Coś młynek. Do młynka na pewno będziemy musieli włożyć wszystkie składniki. Dobra, tutaj jeszcze coś jest.
I seem to have a tent, basically all kinds of things. Great fun, but Charlotte Moores.
Dobra, do centrum wioski. Więc mam jeden składnik już. Tutaj będzie potrzebne tak. Czarny proch. Mocny stymulant. Czarny proch Nie wiem, zobaczmy tutaj u was skalarkę.
This is Wenzel's
Czy coś
house.
będzie?
He'll be flabbergasted when he hears about my newest adventure. I bet he'll be pretty disgruntled, because he'll start shaking and get crying fits. Why am I not as cool and daring as you, Rufus? I also want to experience such great excitement. But deep down in his heart, he'll get seriously depressed. Oh boy, I really hope he's home. Wenzel!
Hey, Rufus. Back already? That was really fast this time.
Yeah. This time, I almost made it. Unfortunately, like so often, my human kindness got in my own way.
Of course. That darn human kindness of yours. It's always getting into your way, right?
Indeed.
You never get anything done anymore.
Well, there are just too many humans.
They should all be
Drowned in the Red Rust Sea. Exactly.
that darn human kindness. By the way, thanks for all your stuff.
What? Wait, isn't that my chest?
Well, you said I could have your stuff if your plan works out.
But,
And your plan did work out. You just said so yourself, didn't you?
yes, but...
Well, that's settled then.
Have you heard about that woman from Elysium?
Who hasn't? This wouldn't have anything to do with you by any chance.
Hey, you know me. Wherever there's a woman that needs rescuing, I'm there.
You're right. There really does seem to be a connection.
I was there when the girl fell from the sky.
It's all right. I'm sure it was just an accident.
No, you're getting this all wrong. I saved her.
Of course you did.
Ale koleś jest denerwujący.
Don't you want to go to the town hall?
To apply for giving shelter to the Elysian woman? The thought has crossed my mind. I even got a waiting number. But then I thought, what have I got to offer?
Yeah, nothing.
If I were rich or found a water vein, I might have a chance. But like this.
Żyłę wodną. On na pewno będzie miał wodę.
How the hell did you manage to open the trunk?
Well, all you have to do is disengage the childproof lock. But the only thing in there was this weird stick.
That's my father's divining rod.
You think so? Legend has it that it always brought him luck. He found the water vein Kuvak's built on with this very rod.
Yeah? Well, if my father really always had that much luck, then why didn't he manage to take me along when he left Deponia?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Hey, maybe you can find water with the divining rod.
And where, pray tell, would I start to look? In my basement? I should say that's highly improbable.
Maybe you can help me organize a few things.
Again? You haven't even returned my lawnmower yet.
Oh yes, the lawnmower. You'd better get a new one. The old one had lousy aerodynamics.
What is it this time?
Do you have any idea where I can get clear water?
Clear water? Pfft, that stuff only exists in legends.
So what? My whole project is legendary.
Legend has it that your father once found clear water. That's how he got to be mayor of Kuvak. They say that there are still a few bottles hidden away in the town hall.
That's my old man, all right. He left Deponia, but instead of bequeathing me his fortune, he hid it.
At least he left you the divining rod.
Dream on. I think I'd better do this myself. Let's be honest.
Whatever you say.
Never a bit.
What?
Not a bit. Because you're small.
Dobrze, no to już będzie na dzisiaj koniec. Żegnam i zapraszam. Nara.